Over here in the upper right, I forgot to intro it.
Galaxy can Stork.
You know, this is my first time casting this season. I've got so used to that old format we had where both the players popped up on screen. Anyways, down here in the bottom left in the red, he is
Symbol, 강동현.
All right, rather quick probe out here. Checking out what Symbol's up to. Of course, a drone scout coming out of Symbol as well.
So we'll know in a little bit here what exactly the builds are going to be from these guys. Protoss especially. Looks like he's sending a probe out here. No forge just yet. Zerg is getting the pool though.
Probably going to want to get that forge as it is a pool first build. Well,
a game of cat and mouse.
Or probe and drone, as they say.
As they say.
Two probes out here now. Oh. Look at that, juking and jiving. Wow. That probe is a modern-day Deion Sanders.
Wow.
Yeah.
We don't have a forge yet, but it looks like he's going to get that right about now.
Oh.
That drone barely getting away.
All right, so a few lings being made here. Can obviously chase the probe back, maybe go up, force a wall in.
Again, this build by Stork here clearly very, very, very tight. So those lings hatch. Forge is not even done yet. So he's going to make a beeline right towards that entrance. Here's where the third base will be very soon. There's a drone marking that territory for the time being.
Drone marks the spot.
Worst pirate map ever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pirates would suck on this map. There's not even any water.
That's true. That's why they're all in that Heroes of the Storm game. Blackbeard.
Fiery skulls.
Fiery skulls instead. Ha!
All right, so it does force the wall in with these kind of as expected. Not going to actually get any damage done, though. In fact, I guess a little bit more damage to...
Oh! Wow!
Oops.
I hate it when this happens to me.
Wow. Well, that's really annoying. That is incredibly annoying as a Protoss player.
Oh, God. The amount of money that you lose as Protoss when this happens.
He's going to definitely have to run his probes around quite a bit. Some good micros so far, not losing any probes. Oh, loses one. And already this is paying dividends here for Symbol.
This is just like so bad for Stork. This can actually cost you the entire game. Your tempo is so screwed after this happens.
He's missing a lot of mining time here. Looks like he did a pretty good job defending it, I guess. You know, with 5 lings in your base to lose just one probe.
Yeah, he did as well as he could have.
Wasn't too bad. But, you know, obviously worse than them not getting in by a great margin. In fact, I would even call them not getting in a favorable result for Stork.
Wow. Oh, that Stalker's almost done. That's going to make it a lot easier to get rid of those lings. They can, of course, just avoid the Zealot if they want. Continue to try to get mining timing hiccups here.
All right, so all cleaned up. 3 bases up for Symbol right now. No, well, he does have the gases just now finishing there at the natural. For Stork, he is getting his +1. I think he's basically going to play similar to how we've seen here. Like, he's mixed up a little bit here and there. But I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes into, like, +2 and blink. Seems to be the flavor of the day.
Flavor of the day is Fabutaste.
Fabutaste.
Fabutaste, man.
I find it to be a bit tasteless.
Woo. Why are we paid to do this?
Because our jokes are awesome.
Oh, my bad. Well, he did a little poke there at the third base, and now turns around. And the game, you know, normalizes a bit from here. We just have the Roach Warren, the +1 attack upgrades coming up over here. Despite seeing that, you know, there was that Ling harass in the previous series that Symbol played in. in this case, he's more than comfortable just taking a third right away here. Stork confident that Symbol will not mix that Ling play into this time around.
He's quite right about it. The speed is definitely too slow for this to really do anything. What is he going to do here? Damage the Nexus slightly after barely killing Zealot, or not even that. So really nicely timed third base here. Very, very quick. So Symbol, though, I like how when he saw it, he didn't just start
He didn't just freak
a bunch
out.
of Lings or something. He made more drones. Like the second he saw it, he made about 10 drones. He's just like, well, okay, I'll just get my economy
he's
really
getting
rolling.
the burrow in the movement, so he's just preparing for the later part of the game. Symbol really is at his best when he's in the end game. In the late game, in the end game, when he has all of the tech done, when he has all the options in front of him, and he's able to get that defense up as well, and whether that be his main or any of his expansions, that's really where he shines.
Well, I guess we'll see if he can get there, because we have a lot of gateways coming up for Stork, so this is going to be a pretty powerful little timing attack coming up. Not really making too many probes, really focusing more on these units. The thing is, with Burrow and now Burrow movement on the way, I think he'll just hold it because there's no detection for Stork. It gets really hard when they have a big bunch of roaches burrowed to walk over that with your sentries. You try to walk over that, your sentries might just all die, and then you suddenly lose the game.
Well, let's see what Stork can do here with that now. Synced up chrono boosts on all those gateways as he gets right up here. Bro is so close to being done.
Yeah, but this is a lot of force fields.
It's a lot of damage output as well. Oh god, that was pretty economical. Again, the hatch is I think the hatch is just going to get picked off. I don't think he can even contest this.
He's definitely going to kill it, and down it goes. Looks like he's going to continue to walk forward despite the burrowed roaches. Not really that many here, so he doesn't have to worry yet. And they do pop up. Some nice force fields coming out, though. Kind of a flank coming up from Symbol, but he is going to have to burrow for the time being.
He's continuing to press forward here. The drones, mind you, are all cornered down here. Is this too much, or can Symbol hang on? I gotta say, Stork making this look so easy.
Yeah, it's a strong timing attack here. And now there is burrow movement and speed and all that good stuff, so
yeah,
maybe Symbol ends up
if he
holding
gets all
this
these
anyways.
drones down here, now they burrow.
Thing is, even if you hold on here, you're on 2 bases against 3.
Yeah,
and even though it's only 50 probes, still, that's way better economy than what Symbol has gone. You can't have worse economy than the Protoss.
Nice micro so far by Symbol, trying to burrow just to weaken roaches. Are we going to have an unburrow here? Nope, he just moves back.
Yeah, I mean, unburrowing there is pretty tough. Like, I like moves like that, though. Unburrow, kill a single unit, burrow back down with losing nothing. Moves like that are all
oh, this is a great one to get these 2 sentries here. Or just 1 sentry, rather.
2 sentry stasis.
2. No, actually just 1.
No, 2. Watch.
Whoa!
There you go. Sorry, I see the future.
Whoa, Miss Cleo.
It's hard because I see the future, the past, and the present all at once. It's hard for me to really figure out where you're at in it all. All right, so
if he gets the Roach Warren, that's bad news.
It certainly is.
Or, yeah, because here's the thing: Zerg can keep just cranking, or rather, Protoss can keep cranking out Zealots, Stalker, Sentries, and the Zerg just can't get that build-up of the necessary amount of roaches, I should say.
Well, you know what? He's doing a really great job with the roaches that he has.
Yeah.
And he's actually killing off many expensive and important parts of this army, but in the meantime, those Zealots are in his mineral line.
Again, now it's 3 base versus 2 base for the Zerg. I mean, this could not be worse for the Zerg. Even if Zerg manages to hold this off, I mean, to recover from something like this is just so difficult. By the way, yeah, apparently those Zealots down there killing off a lot of these Zerglings, or drones, rather. Yeah,
this is pretty rough. He's down at 45. Stork looking pretty great. Still has those 3 bases, you know, so again, once these units do all die, which they definitely will eventually all die, does that matter enough that Symbol can come back and do anything?
This was one of the rare moments where it was actually okay for Stork to keep attacking, even though he might not win the game right there.
Yeah, it's like actually okay for him to lose all these units.
Because his 3rd base is mine, and he can keep making probes while this is going on.
He's still trading efficiently, but he could even trade at a bit of a deficit here for sure.
Yeah.
And still just, what does it matter? With the 3rd Nexus up, he can make probes very, very quickly. He's still got a lot of gates. He's got the economy to support him.
Sure.
Whereas we have this 2-base Symbol on 39 drones, which is just not even enough drones to fully saturate 2 bases.
All right, the roaches are coming up here. again, he's just, I got to hand it to Symbol. He's doing a good job of making this work with the limited number of units he has.
He's really good with burrow movement roaches.
Also, I do have to say, Stork is really not, I would have thought he would have been making some more probes during this battle, but it looks like he only just now started that back up again. That third base wasn't being utilized as well as he could have. I guess, as we just saw there, he probably wanted to just keep that army there and try to fight until he had the ability to recall.
Yeah.
Because he's going to save more units.
Makes sense. And you know what? This is an interesting thing because we have nothing but roaches come out of Symbol, and I do think that this is the right move. He needs to get up here and get something done right away, and he actually gooped the Robo with his Overseer.
Smart move. That was a really smart move.
I agree there. I think that was just a brilliant move from Symbol because Robo units are what is going to put the nail in the coffin here. If he has any chance, he needs to just avoid Robo units as best as possible. But
just not enough roaches, really.
Yeah.
The combination here is too good. He keeps using these force fields so well. Even setting them up so that he allows a few to leak in, but they can't get back out as easily without bumping into each other, creating like a mini bottleneck there.
Well, he's going to continue to move forward, picking off some sentries and zealots at the moment. Actually doing a pretty good job with these roaches, but taking a lot of damage as well. Great
that
micro.
Observer's out.
Fantastic micro here.
Yeah,
he's controlling this so much. He's almost using this burrow
attack,
like it's Blink.
Yeah, this attack, well said actually. This attack has to work because Zerg does not have a third base.
Yeah,
and I don't think this attack is going to work.
It is.
You can see Stork's action just resulted to just target firing these roaches. He knows all he has to do is just weather this storm, and he's won.
Yeah, pretty much. And the thing is, these roaches did way better than you would expect. But oh boy! And now with that Immortal out and running away, he's making like 3 to 4 roaches at a time, whereas we're having
GG.
A ton of Stalkers warped in. So Stork gonna take out Symbol 2-0. Pretty impressive.
The problem is that Stork has to go on now and beat Ruin. By the way, tons of support here in the audience.
Yeah, they're going crazy over Stork.
We have not had fans cheering like this for a specific player in a while.
Yeah, and I think not since we saw Flash playing Code A, maybe. It's these old Brood War pros that really have this strong fan base.
They just got such a huge following.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, guys, Symbol story does end here. Stork has not gotten out of this group yet, though. He has to go up in a PvP against Ruin. You think he can do it?
You know, I'm leaning a bit towards Ruin, but it's possible Stork can do it. The thing is, he already got to see Stork play a best of 3, and he was just really focusing on early attacks. If Stork does that again, I think Ruin holds and wins.
I agree. I think we're going to have to see a really different play style here from Stork. He knew he could have possibly had 3 PvPs, or 3 best of 3 PvPs coming here today, so he should have a lot more builds. We're going to see how that best of 3 turns out after this short break.